What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI. Well, it is allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. That's all that this video is. It's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It's just you and I talking about cryptocurrency. We're going to go over the latest market analytics, and we're going to focus in on Terra Luna Classic. And let's start with the overall market because it's a red day today, right? And we are used to red days. We've been here, we've done that, we've seen it, we've heard it, all of that nonsense, right? Now, Bitcoin's down 2%, Ethereum's down 3%, XRP's down 2%, Solana down about 0.75%. So we've got, I don't want to say like losses taking place today. You know, a 2% move in Bitcoin is pretty standard. It's a red day. You got to get over the emotion. You got to get over all of that. But this is not like some sort of a catastrophic day, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. This is natural. It happens, and we're dealing with it. Things that we're watching. The Fear and Greed Index still sitting near complete neutrality at a level of 48. This is down just slightly from yesterday's level of 51. But here's what I guess the glass half full approach is, or the more optimistic outlook is. It's allowing the RSI to cool off. Just yesterday, we were on the threshold there, 59 in terms of RSI, right on the cusp of overbought territory. Now, it would be just slightly overbought territory, but nonetheless, this crypto market is having a very, very difficult time catching on fire. You guys can see that, right? Any little rally is just causing panic among retail traders because they are so full of absolute fear. It is crazy. Now, I get it, right? There's a lot going on out there. Prices seem almost unbearable. People feel poor compared to, and you know, I don't know how you're doing financially and all of that, but I know you feel the stress of higher prices, and it's really weighing on investments. So whether you're investing in traditional stocks or you're a little bit more speculative here with cryptocurrency, it is hitting retail in a way much different than times past. Right now, it's just any good day, people are skeptical. Any bad day, it brings up the fear. And that's because we have spent so much time in fear and neutral territory. In the last essentially year and a half, 2 years, we have barely broken into greedy territory. It lasted maybe a week, 2 weeks, and the rest has been neutral, fear, and extreme fear. Guys, in the last like 4 or 5 years, we've briefly touched extreme greed. Think about this. Extreme greed for maybe a week or two at the end of 2024. And extreme greed for maybe a week or two at the beginning of 2024. Prior to that, you had to go all the way back to 2021 before you saw extreme greed. So people's mindset essentially has been based in this neutral and fearful environment. And because of that, anytime we get a little rally, they're skeptical that it can continue. And of course, anytime we get a bad day, they think that the world is ending. Now, let's take a look at what these analysts have to say, because Terra Luna Classic is doing a phenomenal job, not only to come back, but to continue burning and to continue inspiring investors. It says that the Bitcoin denominated price stood at I don't know how many zeros, 13 per LUNC, reflecting the token's extremely low unit price following the 2022 hyperinflation event that destroyed the original Terra Luna Classic supply. Daily volume data was not returned in the current signal, and you can see that daily volume, I would imagine, is a little bit lower today as the overall market is pulling back. I believe yesterday it was like 200 million. And we're sitting at about $173 million today, which is still very, very good compared to where Terra Luna Classic or LUNC has been trading over the last several months. But it's It's just slightly lower today as the overall market is trying to find its next direction. Now, it goes on to say, collapse, all of that. We know that community burn effort. Following the collapse, portion of Terra Luna Classic or LUNC community chose to remain on the Classic chain rather than migrate to Terra 2.0. The community organized around a proposal to reduce LUNC's circulating supply through transaction burn mechanism. And of course, we know that Binance is helping as well. Now, LUNC's persistence as ranked 98 asset for more than 4 years after the LUNC collapse is unusual. Most failed algorithmic stablecoin ecosystems have seen their tokens delist or fade entirely. LUNC remains listed across major exchanges, including Binance and Coinbase. The combination of an active community, an ongoing burn mechanism, and the psychological weight of Terra collapse story gives LUNC a recurring media presence, and retail traders are drawn to the low unit price tokens have historically included LUNC in speculative portfolios. Each return to the CoinGecko trading list tends to generate a fresh wave of social media discussion. And that's very interesting. I'll focus a little bit more on this in another video, but social media discussion is rising. And as a matter of fact, you can see here, just as of this week, Terra Luna Classic, or LUNC search volume, has now surpassed Shiba Inu coin. It was below it 2 weeks ago, break even last week, and now more people are looking for LUNC than they are Shiba Inu coin, a $3.5 billion cryptocurrency. Guys, there's a lot of potential here. And if these people continue to pour back in, Terra Luna Classic could go from the current rank of, 80? 85. Sky's the limit.